Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daisy. For today's video, I would love to introduce my son, Maximilian. He will be turning 5 soon and he just started his first year of kindergarten. I would love to share his journey as well as document his life for all of you. I can't wait for all of you to get the opportunity to meet him. He is such a love. He has a beautiful smile and the way he looks at you just melts your heart. He is so funny, silly, unique, smart. I can continue listing all his attributes. What else can I say? I'm his mom. I am totally biased. In the previous videos, I shared my pregnancy as well as the birthing of my son, and all with the purpose of share his journey of life. Once again, I am not a licensed professional. Please always seek professional help. Since birth, Max behaved like a champion. He had no problem feeding and digesting the formula as well as some of the milk that I was able to provide to him. When he transitioned from formula to cow milk, regular milk, he did had a mild constipation that lasted a couple days, common with the change of food. In addition, with the introduction of solids in his diet, vegetables, fruit, cereals such as oatmeal, rice cereal, all bran, as well as meats, he enjoyed all of it. He loved food and I didn't have any issue introducing this type of foods into his diet. He was great. His development from birth to his first year went normal in my perspective. All things in order with doctor's visits as well as questionnaires. His weight and height, everything was on track. And one of the things that really stood out was his height. He was very tall, over the 90th percentile. It was just crazy, because if you guys haven't seen my delivery story and pregnancy story, go and check it out. And as you guys remember, the doctor had a concern about his weight and height, but after he was born, he just took off, and that always stood out with his doctor's visits. And his weight was always in the middle, but his height, he was pretty tall. I would also like to point out that his doctor's visits prior to his first year of age were more frequent. When he turned 1 year of age, his doctor's visits were annually. Everything started to change, and I will begin to compare his development, milestone, goals with other kids around his age. From 18 months to 2 years of age, everything changed for us. I had an intuition that something was not right. In his second year visit, we shared some of our concerns to his pediatrician. However, his pediatrician always pointed out that boys tend to develop slower than girls, that he eventually would get there. Honestly, we trusted his words. My husband and I will reset, calm down, and think positive. Kids learn fast, so he will get there. We're positive. We trusted him we trusted his pediatrician, why we wouldn't trust him? I mean, he will be honest to us. He will tell us if something was not in the right track, if something was off or abnormal. Why he will lie to us, or at least why he will not be honest to us. So we always believed some way or another his words. I remember during the questionnaires, what I mean by this is that in every doctor's visit, there is a set of questions that as us parents we answer in regards to our children milestones. Every time I felt that we were trying to give an answer, or we weren't really sure, or we voiced a concern, he will always try to change it up a bit and come up with his own answer or make up his own conclusion. We began to debate whether or not to stay with his pediatrician, and we decided to give him the benefit of the doubt, and a year went by. Things didn't change. At this time, Max had already lost 2 of the words he was saying, dada and leche, which means milk in Spanish. We knew things were not in the right track. My husband and I will have conversations about Max's developmental stages, and also how frustrated we felt not to be able to communicate with him. I just want to point out that we never felt frustrated towards Max the person, just not being able to communicate with him, as well as him not be able to communicate with us. We love our son. He is the most important person to us. We are so blessed, proud, and happy parents of Max. I just want you to think for a moment how scary and terrifying it is when our children are babies and they are not able to communicate their needs, tell us when they're sick, if something is hurting, if they're not feeling well, what's wrong with them. It is scary and frustrating. Thankfully, we have been lucky with our son, super healthy, other than mild temperatures, colds, and coughs. He has been a very healthy kid so far, and we're thankful for that. Finally, his 3rd year doctor's visit checkup arrived, and I remember that my husband went by himself because at this time I still work night shift at the hospital, and we decided that I should stay home and rest. At this time, we both knew that something was not right, and we were hoping that this time his doctor would take the initiative and let us know what steps we needed to take. We were hoping that this time he will give us a diagnosis or something, but no, that didn't happen. My husband returned home upset and confused because the pediatrician was somewhat aggressive and defensive. he told my husband that our son should be communicating with us, that he should be saying words and talking sentences by this point, that his development was very poor. Nothing new for us. We had been pointed out all these concerns in prior doctor's visits and waiting for the pediatrician to mention things for us. As a medical professional and an expert in the field with years of experience, we felt that he would guide us towards the right direction. I am not trying to victimize or excuse myself. As first-time parents, sometimes we fail to pursue our instincts and we rely in our doctors or pediatricians' decisions without questioning them. I am not pursuing you to go against your doctor's expertise, competence. I am just sharing with you guys my own particular experience and what happened with our son's pediatrician. We took this as a big learning experience in life. We do not hold any negative feelings towards our son's pediatrician. We wish nothing but the best, but our only focus is Max in trying to figure out how we can help him and give him all the tools for him to succeed. Try to figure out what to do. That was in our mind at a time. Nothing else mattered, just Max and the things that we needed to do to accomplish that. From this time on, we decided to move forward and not think about the what if or much about the past. The past is in the past. We cannot bring it back, and we just need to think about the present and the future and what things we need to do to move forward. That was, personally, that's what I was thinking. Okay, whatever happened, happened, and the time lost, we can't take it back. So now, instead of holding the past and the time passed, we just needed to focus on what's gonna take from Max to go from point A to point B. His pediatrician suggested us to take Max to a regional specialized place here in California where he can get seen. This place is where parents can take their children and get a free evaluation screening if the parents feel that there is a concern of development. I remember we called and made an appointment. We were super excited. We were moving forward, but things didn't go as we were planning. Unfortunately, Max had just turned 3. Now this place required some type of medical history or some type of documentation. But guess what? His pediatrician didn't have anything documented. None. Not anything documented in regards to any concerns about his development and speech. Not documentation. And that's the thing that needed. Their guidelines are the following. If your child is under 3 and if you have a concern about his development, you can get a free screening without any type of medical history or doctor's referral. But if your kid is 3 and older, you will need some type of documentation or medical history in order to get an evaluation going. That was very frustrating. His pediatrician also gave us a referral for a speech specialist. Super excited. We called this place. Unfortunately, we had to wait in a waiting list, and our appointment was scheduled for 5 months. So we had to wait 5 months. That was the worst of all of this. We felt that we have already been waiting before, because in his 2-year appointment we brought up some of our concerns to his doctor, and we felt that, you know, we were adding more. Yes, we needed to wait 5 more months to get this evaluation going, and we felt that was the worst of it, because we felt that we had already waited, and now we were adding 5 more months. But you know what? We kept ourselves positive, and one step at a time. At this point, we had accomplished more that we ever did from his prior visits. So we're just looking forward at this time to this speech evaluation, and from there to move forward to what was next. And we decided to patiently wait, move forward, and hopefully soon have some answers, and just stay positive and focused on what we needed to do to help Max at this point. That's all we wanted to do, and concentrate and stay together as a family. That was the most important thing. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Hope you guys stay tuned in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, give a big thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for new video notification. Leave a comment down below and share. Bye.